Hello everyone, and I have some brilliant specs for you. Here in another video, and I'm here with the specs and features of the newly announced HTC U series, which consists of the U Ultra and the U Play, made for you. And HTC announced these phones bright and early this morning. Yes, literally early. It was around 4 a.m. when I got my notification that they announced it. But anyways, was it worth it? Maybe it was. So let's start off with the U Play, which is the smaller variant of these two devices. Now the HTC U Play has a playful 5.2-inch display, which should fit perfectly in your hand. Also with U adapting sound, and also a 16 megapixel and ultra selfie camera. And the ultra selfie camera features a very good wide angle camera. Now HTC designed these phones to reflect you, not only in design but also in what you do. And it also has symmetrical construction, which makes it look glossy. Yes, first impression, you just want to continue looking at this phone. When I saw it, I didn't really care about the specs. When I first saw it, it was like, this thing just looks wonderful. Like, it's glossy. HTC is taking a new stand in their design. Now HTC has introducing a new type of AI called the HTC Sense Companion, which is an AI that adapts to what you do and learns from it. And also it reminds you about your power bank and longer trips, and also reminds you to send messages, and also with voice recognition built in, and many other features you can use with it. But feature will be available for download and may not be pre-installed on the U Play, but it will be on the U Ultra. It may not be available on the U Play currently. And it also has HTC U Sonic, and for those of you who would have known about the HTC board, it has a self-adapting audio, and the HTC U Sonic is quite more adaptive than the one that we would have seen on the board. And also it uses a USB Type-C connection, because there's no headphone jack in this phone, because the phone is pretty thin to begin with, so only works with USB Type-C connection. Just one quick note. With a optical image stabilization and face detection autofocus, plus auto HDR, which is the default setting on its 60 megapixel cameras. And also the selfie camera has a ultra pixel and is with a 60 megapixel capacity, which has a 4 times light sensitivity, and also it's wide angled. It will come in 4 colors. It will come in the silver, I can't remember the name for the colors, but I remember this is the pink, there's the black, there's the blue, and there's the white. Now for the full specs. Weighing 145 grams, 7.99 millimeters, 72.9 millimeters in width, and 145.99 millimeters in height. Android 7.0 nougat with HTC Sense software. Display 5.2-inch Full HD, pixel density, 428 ppi, corner Gorilla Glass 5 with display color personalization. The main camera 60 megapixel with 1 pixel size autofocus with a BSI sensor, OIS, face detection, autofocus with f2.0 aperture, dual-tone LED, and many other features such as HDR and also up to 270-degree panorama mode. It has locations with internal GPS antenna and GLONASS. The sound with HTC Sonic and dual microphone with noise cancellation. It has motion, launch, voice commands, and many other gestures. The SIM card type is a dual nano SIM with dual standby and dual active DUGL only with dual 4G LTE SIM lock. Also, the CPU is a MediaTek Helio P10 octa-core processor with a 64-bit memory with 32 gigs of internal storage and 3 gigs of RAM with available memory for usage 22.8 gigabytes. Or you can select 64 gigabytes with 4 gigs of RAM, which you would have 51.5 gigs available for usage. And also you have network support from 2G to 4G LTE, that's NFC, Bluetooth 4.1, Micros, and Wi-Fi, and also with a USB 2.0/Type-C connection with HTC Sense Companion. And now for the HTC U Ultra, which is the bigger variant. And if you look at the back of it, this phone kind of reminds me of the Note 7. And for those of you who is looking for a Note 7 replacement in terms of design or look, this might be a replacement for you. And also the HTC U Ultra is also up for pre-order on the HTC US site, so just let you know that. Now it has a 5.7-inch big screen, and also it has a new beautifully sided new liquid surface with a dual new convenient display. HTC introduces a very new liquid surface display, and HTC said in the design that actually the color is beneath the glass, not the color is in the glass, but beneath the glass. So if the phone happens to have a scratch, it won't damage the color, with the exceptions of Corning Glass 5. I can go up to a Sapphire edition with 128 gigs of storage. It learns from you with the HTC Sense Companion, which I told you about earlier, and it will be available for download also, but it may not be available on the U Ultra currently, unless with an HTC system update. It puts you on top with the HTC second screen, and I'm somehow feeling a comparison between the LG V20 and this phone, but it's a bit different. What this does is uses the HTC Sense Companion and adapts to what you normally use your notifications for and your most frequent contacts, and it will put it on top of that secondary display, with the exceptions of showing the time even when the screen is off. With the HTC U Sonic Song with high-res audio. Also, for high sensitivity, you have 4 mics. Yes, 4 audio mics in 360-degree recording. So you can record 3D audio. And also have dual front-facing speakers. And also it has a DxOMark score of 88. That's almost just like the Google Pixel. Like, really. Another HTX or Mark of 88. It's almost competing with the Google Pixel. Also, it face detection out of focus, and also it has a better camera than the Google Pixel. Well, I'm not quite sure if that's true, but we'll find out soon enough. Also, it has a 60 megapixel front facing camera with ultra pixel, and it comes in the same colors just as the Uplay. Now it comes with Android 7.0 nougat. It has a 5.7-inch Quad HD display with corning Gorilla Glass 5 with curved edge, with a 64 gig model / Sapphire Glass 128 gig model. Also, we have a nano SIM card type, 12 megapixel main camera, f1.8 aperture, with LED flash and a 60 megapixel front facing camera, and a 3000 mAh battery life, with the RAM selections of 64 to 128 gigs with 4 gig of RAM. Qualcomm Snapdragon 821 64-bit quad-core type with USB Type-C connection. Yes, USB 3.1. And so those are the specs and features for the HTC Ultra and Uplay. And I will be signing out now. And I'll see you in the next video.